Very good morning, cadets. Shortly, that is from 8th of February, we are going to write second pre-board examination. The first pre-board examination is already over. Some of you have not done well in the examination. We are continuously posting fresh revision video. I repeat, fresh revision video related to the various chapters. Even though every revision video contains new approach and new content of explanation, but the number of cadets who are watching video is very less. For example, the video which is posted for last week got a very less viewership. So it is your duty, I don't request you, it is your duty to check videos and write down the notes, because it is you are going to write examination, that is a board examination. So this revision video, the 1st of February 2021, today let us take very important activity of answering 1 mark question and brief questions. So cadets, take your notebooks and pen. Let us discuss about the 1 mark question from the chapter number The Rise of Nationalism in Europe. 1 mark questions. Who was Frederick Soroyu? Who was Ernest Renan? What was the allegory of German state? So what is allegory? What is the meaning of allegory? You should recall. And what was the allegory of German state? Which principle was propounded by Montesquieu? So among the 3 philosophers who are responsible for French Revolution, not wholly but partially, John Locke, Rousseau, Thomas Hobbes and Montesquieu. So you have to write which principle was propounded by Montesquieu. Which world famous event is regarded as a clear expression of nationalism? Expression of nationalism, the rise of nationalism, we discussed in detail. So you have to recall that which world famous event is regarded as clear expression of nationalism. Question number 6. What was Zollverein? How was it responsible for economic unification of Germany? So 6 questions. I hope you have written these 6 questions. Seventh, name the 2 underground organizations established by Giuseppe Mazzini. Mazzini, Garibaldi, they are organized underground organizations, because underground organizations means the organization which worked against the emperor or the kings of those days. They were not allowed to work openly. That's the reason why they were called as underground organizations. Name the region which inhabitants were broadly known as Slavs. So Slavic region, Pan-Slavic region. Which region is known as Pan-Slavic? That is what you have to answer. In which year Vienna Congress was held? So Vienna settlement or Vienna Congress, which year it was held, and what Vienna settlement was held after which major incident or event? That is what you have to recall. Name the personality related to Vienna Congress. What the question expect from you is, who chaired the Vienna Congress? Who chaired the Vienna Congress? That is what. Name the personality related to Vienna Congress. Which treaty was signed to bring about an end the changes brought about Napoleonic Wars? So Napoleonic Wars, the war led by Napoleon Bonaparte, called as Napoleonic Wars. So which event put an end to Napoleonic Wars? 11 questions over. So let us move to the next question, number 12. When France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. Who said this statement? So who said this statement? That is what you have to recall. Which treaty recognized Greece as an independent nation? Which treaty recognized Greece as an independent nation? Who spearheaded the Protestant movement in Ireland? So who led the Protestant movement in Ireland? Ireland, Scotland, Wales and England, part of Great Britain or United Kingdom. So cadets, totally 14 questions. Frederick Sorayu, Ernest Renan, Allegory of German States, which principle propounded by Montesquieu, which world famous event is regarded as clear expression of nationalism, what was Zollverein, how was it responsible for economic unification of Germany, name the two underground organizations established by Giuseppe Mazzini, name the region whose inhabitants were broadly known as Slavs. In which year the Congress of Vienna was held? Name the personality related to Vienna Congress. Which treaty was signed to bring about an end to changes brought about Napoleonic Wars? When France sneezes, the rest of Europe catches cold. Who said this statement? Which treaty recognized Greece as an independent nation? Who spearheaded the Protestant movement in Ireland? So 14 questions. These are all 1 mark type questions. You may get option of MCQ sometime in the board examination, or you may be asked to write one word or one sentence. So 1 mark question. Now, how many of you are able to answer all the 14 questions without going through the textbook? It is an activity to check your own memory and understanding level of the chapter. So I request you, before going further in this video, just pause the video and try to write down the answer to the 14 question, and later you can check yourself how many answers are correct and how many are wrong. So Alfies, you can do a self-assessment test. Self-assessment test. Okay, now let us check the answers. Answer of 1 mark question. So Frederic Sorolla was French painter. The second answer is French philosopher. The name of allegory of Germany is Germania, meant for heroism. So Frederic Sorolla, French painter. Second, French philosopher. Third answer is Germania, that is the allegory of Germany. Separation of powers. So if you could remember, three philosophers, that is Rousseau, John Locke, Thomas Hobbes and Montesquieu. Rousseau's philosophy is of social contract. According to Rousseau, the origin of kingship or the origin of the king is because of social contract between the two groups. So social contract theory of Rousseau is very popular. Now Montesquieu's philosophy is separation of powers. Now, what do you mean by separation of powers? Cadets, you know very well, the organs of the government divided into three organs, namely legislature, executive and judiciary. So when we speak about separation of power, power is separated or divided among the three organs, that is legislature to legislate or pass the law, executive to execute or implement, and judiciary is to examine the law. So separation of powers is one of the major philosophy propounded by Montesquieu. Champion of liberty. So what is the greatest contribution of French Revolution is nothing but profound the principle of liberty, equality and fraternity. That is one of the greatest principle of French Revolution. What is Zollverein? So Zollverein was a German custom union, was abolished tariff barriers. So what is the use of Zollverein? Zollverein abolished all the tariff barriers, because those days from each and every province, if trader has to cross, he has to pay the tax. So now introduction of Zollverein as a custom union reduced the tariff or trade barriers or made the movement between the provinces very, very easy. To quote an example today, that is what we speak about European Union, EU. European Union introduction of the currency of euro is one of the example for such multinational or interprovincial movement. Okay, let us check the answer for question number 7 onwards. Okay, the underground movements are Young Italy and Young Europe. So you should able to identify in which place these two organizations were, or in which country these two secret organizations fought for the unification and led various activities, so that the champion or the spirit of nationalism was upheld. So which area, people of which area they are called as Slavics, Pan-Slavic. The people belong to Balkan province. So when we speak about Balkan province, what you have to remember here? The Ottoman Empire. Okay, the Ottoman Empire. So Balkan province, I told you, Balkan province was controlled by Ottoman Kingdom. When Ottoman Empire became weak, that is especially after 19th century, the later part of 18th century and 19th century. So there was frequent wars among the Balkan province, in the Balkan province, that itself resulted in the later First World War, 1914 to 1918. So the people belongs to the Balkan province, they are called as Slavs, Slavic, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, these are all the part of that particular area. 1815, you should remember this 1815 for two reasons. One is the Battle of Waterloo. The Battle of Waterloo, in which Napoleon Bonaparte was defeated by the combined forces. The combined forces who defeated Napoleon Bonaparte later signed the Treaty of Vienna Settlement. So Vienna Settlement was signed after the defeat of Napoleon Bonaparte. So Vienna Settlement, the Treaty of Vienna is also 1815. At the same time, the Battle of Waterloo, the Waterloo battle, same year, that is 1815. So you should remember 1815 for two reasons. One is Battle of Waterloo, second is Vienna Congress. Vienna Congress, who was the chairman of Vienna Congress? Who chaired the Vienna Congress is Duke Metternich. So Duke Metternich chaired the Vienna Congress. So which agreement? That is what? That is Vienna Congress. Now who said that when Metternich, when sneezes, entire Europe get cold? That is Duke Metternich told. Now coming to the 13th one, that is Treaty of Constantinople. Let me briefly explain about Treaty of Constantinople. Ottoman Empire, Ottoman dynasty captured the place of Constantinople in the year 1453. So after capturing of Constantinople in the year 1853, after capture of Constantinople in the year 1853, so after the capture of Constantinople by the Ottoman Empire controlled several parts of Europe, the several European nations, which include Greece. But later part of 17th and 18th century, the unification of Germany, unification of Italy, French Revolution, movement in Northern Ireland, this all led to a severe movement of independence movement in Greece. The independence movement of Greece was supported by Britain, because Britain always felt that Greece is a cradle of civilization or European civilization. Since Greece is a cradle of European civilization, it should be free from the control of Ottoman dynasty. That's the reason why Lord Byron, poet, he started collecting a lot of money and supporting the independence movement in the Greek. So as a result, because of the support given by the Britain, the Ottoman Empire was forced to give freedom to Greece. That is what the Treaty of Constantinople, the Treaty of Constantinople in the year 1829. And the answer for question number 14 is Ostern. So today we discussed about 14 1 mark question as well as answer to the 1 mark question. So if you could write the question and answers, that is one of the, it will be great useful to you in the examination. Take care. Wish you a wonderful day. Thank you.